Hey everyone, I'm just gonna talk about a couple of things. Um, yeah, my the um, okay. The first thing I'm gonna talk about is my grandpa's house is for sale. You're probably thinking, so? Well, that's where all my Halloween props are. No, they're not coming back here. I'm not selling them, but I have to buy a storage unit. I have to because and that's gonna be. I was told it's gonna be over $1,000 a year. Probably I don't know how much a month, but it's gonna have a monthly bill. Because there's no room here, they can't stay there. The house is for sale now. My grandparents need a new house because they're just getting kind of old and don't they can't do stairs that much anymore and all that stuff and you know just what happens when you get old. But yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen. I hope I can get a storage unit in time. I was already thinking about getting a storage unit, but it wasn't it wasn't a must at the moment. Now it is a must. I have to save for a storage unit. So I don't know. That's probably gonna affect how much spear props I buy this year, if I even can buy any. Um, if I'm sure I'll be able to buy at least two, and I know the two that I'm wanting right now is the possessed or not the floating ghost girl. I like her. I really want to get her, and the morning gory. I know I saw comments. A lot of people liked her, but there was a lot of people that didn't like her because of how much she was. Don't remember 2 or 3 weeks after Spirit is open, they go on sale. Some of their props they go $30 or $50 off. So she's probably one of the props that are going to go on sale. So I would just wait and see. Plus, I get 30% off discount because I'm a worker. I'm an employee. I work there. So people that work there get 30% off on their purchase, which is awesome. But those two I want. There's others I want. There's like four. I usually I plan to get six big props every time Spirit opens or every time I buy stuff. But I don't know if I'll be able to do that this year. Um, I like the swinging scarecrow and the sitting scarecrow, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get those. Those were not really originally on my list either. They're just if I have money after, or the 50% off sale. But I think the scarecrows are going to go fast, both of them, because people are going to want to buy the sitting scarecrow to scare trick-or-treaters. It's going to go fast. People like the swinging props. The swinging scarecrow is probably going to go fast, so they're probably going to all go pretty fast. So you kind of got to buy them pretty fast if you want to get your props, because I think a lot of them this year are going to be big sellers, honestly. Who's going to be the biggest seller this year? It's kind of hard to say. I really don't know, but I'm sure, and I know I see that a lot of people are not liking the prices. The prices this year are actually a little bit better than what they were last year. I mean, their props were starting to get to be $250 a piece last year. That was pretty expensive. Now they're all in the 100 area. I mean, okay, they've been expensive every year. People are saying they're more expensive this year. They're not actually. They've been like this for the last 6 years. 2010 was probably their last cheapest year. For sure 2011. 2012 was more expensive. 2013 got more expensive. They get more expensive every year. This year, it seems like they're not more expensive. Morning Glory, I can agree. I'm not sure exactly why she is $200. I guess she could be 150. It would make sense. And let's see who else. Oh yeah, the sitting scarecrow. He's 150, and people were saying it should only be 100. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but like I said, they go up they're always expensive now. You just got to be used to that because that's what they always have been. 2009 was very cheap. Like Rising Reaper was like $60 or something, $70. Nothing was like $200 in 2000. Well, probably Michael Myers was $200 in 2009, but yeah, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, my grandpa's house, all that, it just got organized, and I just made that video, but now everything has to go out again. And here's the problem. I think half of the stuff is going to break in the process because some like the lurching vampire. I told you about how it's leaning in the it's. I don't know if it makes it. I'm going to be so surprised, but I don't think it's going to make it. Skeeves the butler. I'm afraid he's going to snap if I move him. Silent and Deadly Clown. He's already tilted. You know he's going to snap. See, a lot of those I don't even want to disassemble. I don't have boxes. And a lot of them are seasonal visions, and they're a pain to disassemble and reassemble because there's so many pieces. Techie toys, yes, you can. They're easy and not too frustrating to disassemble, but they kind of break in the process of those stupid plastic tabs that they have for their poles. They snap when you press something in on them because you can't push it with your fingers. I've tried; it doesn't work. Those tabs are too far in. You have to push it with like a screwdriver or something, and then they snap, and then they don't lock into place, and then they just fall over or something. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll probably make videos in the process. I'll make probably one more video of everything in that room before it goes. One more video. You guys better enjoy it. Because honestly, if it's going to a storage unit now, I won't be able to make those kind of videos with everything turned on anymore. There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing. So I don't know. It's hard to say what's gonna happen, but yeah. So I guess we'll see further into the season what's gonna end up happening. I mean, because I don't know if that's house sells in a week. You know, that stuff has to be moved out pretty fast, and that, oh my god, that's gonna take so long to move out. But we'll just have to see what happens with everything. So yeah, I just had to let you guys know that because it's no longer it's not going to be in my house now. It's not going to be in my grandpa's house. It's going to be in the storage unit. There, uh, hopefully it's a nice storage unit, but it looks like I'm going to have to just buy whatever's available, the cheapest thing. So I don't know. We'll see. It's really hard to say because it came up unexpected. I was at a movie last night, and Mom just told me grandpa's house is for sale, and she said you're going to have to buy a storage unit. So, and that's all I heard. I'm still not really thinking about it too much because I know whatever happens. You know, just kind of have to wait till it happens. When it's time to move everything out, that's what we just have to do. I really don't know what to think about it because it could end in so many different ways. So, I don't know. I hope I don't have to sell most of it, but I probably won't. But hopefully my biggest concern is that all the Halloween props arrive okay and they don't break, like, because I already have enough broken props. You know, the Demonicas, I already need replacements of those. I don't want anything else to be broken because I'm just in the process of trying to fix them, and now I still the 5 feet dancing pirate that Kevin took the clothes off. I still have to put that together. Well, his pants at least. The Rising Reaper, that Jimmy Grave Rising Reaper, I still have to put that back together. I don't want to take those when they're disassembled because if you take a prop when they're disassembled mechanically, yeah, they're done. You should not move a prop from house to house if it's not assembled. I mean, if it's like, you know, poles, when it's, you know, if it's the if it's like the assembly, then that's fine. But like if it's all taken apart, like the gearboxes and stuff is hanging, the clothes are off, and yeah, it's not the best to move it because it's just going to get even more damaged than what it already is. So yeah, I just had to make a video about that. We'll see what you guys have to think about that. Just remember, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, nothing. My grandparents need a new house, and I can't do anything about it. It's not my decision. It's their house. Okay. If that stuff has to go to a storage unit, then it has to go to a storage unit. And I know it won't be able to be used a lot like it used to be, but that's all we can do until I move and get a big house. But even if I had a big house, even all the stuff I already have, I wouldn't even fit all of it in there. That's how much stuff I have. And I keep adding to the collection anyways. So in another 2-4 years, all this is going to be tripled already. So yeah, it's just, yeah. I always need storage units now. it's a must.